Good afternoon, my name is Mariana, and today for this video we are going to be presenting our video with effectiveness for the key activity part 2.
We will use 4 different antibacterial and antifungal products, one of them being biodegradable. We will use them in order to clean and disinfect 4 different kitchen knives. Once we have cleaned them, we will rub them each to a different piece of sliced bread. And we'll also rub an extra piece of bread with our bare hands. We will let these pieces of bread grow bacteria for about 4 weeks in a warm, humid place. This will show us the effectiveness of the cleaners.
The process followed for this experiment was the following. We had a dirty knife and a dirty knife that was cleaned with different detergents, one of them being biodegradable. We took the dirty knife and we did this motion to it to pass all the bacteria and different stuff to the bread. We repeated this 2 more times. Then we took the clean knife and did again this motion to the bread and repeated this 2 times.
Bread with detergent 1, which was the biodegradable one, bread 1 looks like no mold was formed, but the bread strangely curled. Bread number 2 just developed a small and light orange spot, and for bread number 3 no mold was presented, but it got really dry. Bread with detergent 2, which was pinole, bread number 1 developed a single area of mold. Bread number 2 did not develop any changes, so it stood the same as the beginning, and bread number 3 did not develop any mold as well. The third detergent used was Persil, and for bread number 1 it hardly developed any mold, but as you can see here, it's the most visible out of all of them after a week of observation. With bread number 2, it was in a little bit more humid place, so it developed mold in the edges and the center. And for bread number 3, it just developed yellow mold on the bottom edge.
When we used detergent number 4 and the brand was Action, with the first bread there weren't any visible changes other than the bread being really stiff. With the second brand, the same effects, the same results. The bread didn't have any visible changes and it was really stiff. And with the third bread, there was a slight change of color and it was stiff as the other 2 breads. And with the fifth detergent, because we didn't use any, we just cleaned the knife with our fingers and water. In the first bread, there was like a little orange spot that you could see. In the second bread, there wasn't any visible changes. That it's weird because we didn't use any detergent. And the bread number 3 had 2 spots, one color yellowish orange and a very small gray spot. Thank you for seeing this video, and this was our key activity number 2.